Hi, everyone.
Hey, guys.
This is Yaz.
This is Danny.
And this is Queers Uncensored.
Uncensored.
Thanks for coming back.
Yeah, thanks. Oh, my God, bro.
What's new? Just a little update, you know.
Well, first of all, I'll tell you this. It's fucking hot. It's summer already, dude.
It's actually not horrible yet because it's 90. It's not horrible. Like, I can walk outside.
But it's supposed to be spring. It's not summer. It's supposed to be spring.
Oh, bitch, it's summer.
There's no spring, right? It just springs right into summer.
There's spring for, 2 weeks. And then it, teases us a little bit. And I will say I do love a good tease. It rains and then it gets a little cold. And I'm like, ooh.
It did sprinkle last night.
Yeah, and then it gets hot. And I'm like, fuck. And then it gets a little cold.
But the good thing is about this whole hot shit is that you get to do more pool days.
This is true.
We were tanning a little bit.
I know, I'm starting to get tan. You're really tan.
Well, it's because I went to the pool on Saturday, and then this past Sunday, me and the boys went to Sycamore Creek.
Oh, cute. I think I saw that.
Mm-hmm. We went there.
That's in Payson or Prescott?
That's an hour northeast of... It's in Fort McDowell, actually.
Oh, okay.
And we went for Charlie's birthday.
Oh, that's cute.
It's like a gay spot. But It was really fun. You get to be naked. It's fun.
Oh, that's fun.
The water was fucking cold, but it felt really good. We drank, got tan. It was fun.
Your bulge looks huge today.
My bulge?
Yeah.
Oops, sorry.
I mean, it's fine. I'm not mad.
I didn't think it was that big.
No, it was kept looking at it. It was staring at me. I couldn't avoid it.
Funny that, and then you have your and
short, my whole
your
shorts
zipper
are open.
Undone, and I was just looking at it oh shit. See, that's how we know it's spring, because we're just coochie cutters over here.
Camel toes are out.
Literally. Update. We placed third place in the volleyball tournament last night.
Oh, congrats.
I'll take the bronze. Bro. Fuck.
I love watching you play because you're
top 3
into it and you're so
It was actually
sporty.
a really good tournament.
Yeah?
Yeah. It was really fun.
I
Took third place. I'll take it.
Are your friends going tonight?
Yeah, I think they are. It starts at 6:00.
Maybe I'll stop by.
Yeah. I hate that sound.
Doors creaking.
Yeah, remember the
oh my gosh. Triggered.
That's why I'm
doors creaking triggers us.
No, I did start to make a YouTube channel. So I'm gonna do reaction videos.
That's fun.
I always remember our videos, our OOTDs.
Yeah. Those are fun.
I have to get back into not the mode or the personality of that, but I have to just get back into that shit.
You should post on your Instagram cuts of impression videos, reels, and instead of putting it I know you're specific with your grid, you could take it off your grid and just have it on reels.
Yeah. But
it'll come up, that would be really good for you to do.
Yeah, for sure. I love to watch reaction videos. I like to watch Quinlan, Blackwell. I like to watch Lorraine. I like to watch all these other people. There's this girl Ashley in Arizona.
Mm-hmm.
She reacts to movies, albums, new songs. So I want to get back. I want to get into that shit because I have ideas. I already have ideas on my phone that I listed that I want to do. So it's in the making. It's in the works. I just have to get to I have to buy equipment first, and then I can do it.
Right.
But I already have ideas that I want to do. I even have TikTok reactions I want to do. So
that's good.
Hopefully that will start very, very soon. That's pretty much it, to be honest with you. I mean, I just want everyone to know about that shit. What about you, Yaz? Any updates? Because I honestly have not seen you personally.
Yeah, we've been in a very long time. Worlds the past
you be working.
Month. For those of you that don't know, I'm a makeup artist and I'm in a relationship, in a polyamorous triad. So
she's still in there.
That's been my whole personality, basically.
You do post a lot.
Throuple content?
Yes. But I mean, fuck it. It's like you having a girlfriend or boyfriend. Just post.
I mean, yeah, I'm just posting my relation. I like to post my relationship.
You really do.
I love my partners and I love to show off my love. But yeah, like, it's been my busy season, so I've just been, like, tired all the time. I've been taking, like, the past 2 days were the first days off, like, today and yesterday that I had in literally 7 days. And, I mean, sometimes it's, like, 20 days and I just have 1 day off. So, yeah, it's easy to get burnt out, and I'm getting older, and I just, like, I'm ready more and more to, like, evolve, but that's also really tough, like, hiring people out. But yeah, I mean, if we have any listeners that are hairstylists that, like, actually style hair or are interested in makeup, like, definitely send me a DM, because I want to build my team. It's just hard because there's always some shit. There's always some shit that goes down.
Like what?
Like, I hired...
Oh, like flakes?
Not so much flakes. It's just like sometimes. Okay, like I hired a team to help with a commercial for like a senior living space, and we were told we were gonna do like 12 people. I wasn't there, but they were told they were gonna do like 12 people for an 8-hour day, and then they started adding more, and then they started like adding 5 more, and then they were like, we might need to add another 5, and it's like, well, the girls were hired on for a certain amount of hours, so like.
Wait, 5 hours?
8 hours for like 12 people, and then they try to add more people.
Add more people, okay.
Yeah, and then they ended up adding like 5 people, but my girls were like getting stressed out, and like, yes, they were hired for 8 hours, so they should do whatever they are, you know, there to do for those 8 hours.
Within that span of time, yeah.
But at the same time, it's like they kind of only like mentally prepared for like a certain amount, and it's different because it's like a service, and they're outsourcing, they're hiring a team, like it's not just like, I don't know, it's different because it's like contracted work,
right?
And it's not like your typical 9 to 5, hey, I need you to get all these projects done in like in this span of time or whatever.
So adding those 5 people made it
stressful because
there was extra time that they didn't have.
I mean, no, they just had they just had to rush and like do what they could within that time frame, and then like there's other things that like I just like I can't talk about. I feel like here, but yeah, meanwhile I have like a full day of my own. I have a bride, I have other clients, and then I'm getting text messages,
oh my god,
happening at the same time, and I'm needing to like step away from for a moment, and then, you know, it all got resolved, and because of the way everyone communicated, I was able to the next day like be on the job, hire out more help, and then, you know, it was all good. It was good, and I'm very like thankful and grateful, but it's just like every time there's something. If there's not, there's a location that's wrong, and then you know, like people, and sometimes it's me, sometimes it's team, sometimes it's the client. Like, this is a part of it, and it's just like a lot of stress. That day I was like, I can't do this. Like, that day I was literally like, I can't be a makeup artist anymore, and I can't have a team, and I'm never going to do this. And I don't think I've really had a day like that. And
I feel like whenever things go that hard or go that crazy, I feel like any other day is going to be easy. If you have such a stressful big day where you think that you cannot do it anymore the next day, I feel like when you actually do a big event or a big contract work like that, I feel like you'll remember that horrible, quote unquote horrible day that you thought that you couldn't do it anymore, and then think like today the contract work is easy as pie. Low key. I try to think of that day with, like, even in my work. If I have such a stressful, horrible day, I feel like the next day or the next holiday or the next, you know, big day won't be as bad. Or
you already know the ropes, and you
you know what to do, and you know how to actually handle it and control it, but just like you prepare yourself, I feel. Yeah,
I think like with anything, a lot of the time it's experience, and that's why sometimes in certain jobs I don't believe necessarily in school and like university and college, only because it's days like that where I'm like, you need to be on the field to like know how to handle this situation. You need years of experience to know how to handle the situation.
They don't teach you
in
that
Business
shit.
101, they're not talking about these
They're talking about numbers, but they're not talking about the actual, like, work behind it. Like, just stressful work.
Right. So, yeah, I mean, that's just a small update on what my life has been. It's like, you know, it's like these growing pains of
just being...
of trying to be better and be more and expand business.
I was going to say, you being your own business. And
being my own business. And besides that, my relationship, I'm so in love with my partners. I had a little spa day with my girlfriend because it was just her birthday, Aries. And then before that was my boyfriend's birthday because he's a Pisces. So I had a jam-packed April.
Oh my God.
March and April have been packed with shit, with good shit.
Yeah, good.
And some bad shit. Not bad shit, just stressful shit.
We're already halfway through the year, dude.
Are we?
Like,
that's so crazy. Like, what has happened? Nothing is great. Like, we need... You know what, though? You know how people have been talking about, like, spring equinox and, like, spring is actually when the new year begins? Because January, we're still in, like, winter time. We're still in that, like...
Transition?
That transition, and we still want to like be a hermit, and we still want to hibernate. And so in reality, like, our calendar and our time system is such fucking bullshit, and in reality spring is when the new year begins. So I'm like, fuck New Year's resolutions.
Well,
I'm starting
people are actually like
now.
up and like and like
yeah,
doing
the whole
stuff.
energy shifts. Aries is like the beginning of the whole zodiac sign, but besides that, springtime is when it's like, all right, let's get up, let's spring clean. It's like things are blooming. Let's kind of like wake up.
Spring cleaning actually would be a good
podcast episode.
Well, not even that, just like
I need a fucking spring cleaning.
But just like a good thing to like to start the year off fresh is spring cleaning. I need to do that shit.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Totes. So yeah, I guess that's my update.
Yeah. Well, we're gonna talk about style today.
Kind of random, but
I feel like, I mean,
but also very...
It's such a thing that's never gonna end. Style.
Especially in the queer community, if you want to talk about queers uncensored, like, queers are in the style, they're in like the now, they're in like what's trending.
I was gonna say, sometimes we're the things that start.
Totally that.
Yeah. And it's just funny because I just saw a TikTok of these people talking about how straight guys now wear crop tops.
Oh yeah.
And that used to be gay, quote unquote gay,
in this era, right? But like
yeah,
back in
this
the
era
90s
is good. Back in the 2000s, even back in the 90s.
My dad was wearing crop tops in the 80s and 90s.
Because your dad was an ally. I'm saying other people just think that was
no,
like,
that was
quote
a
unquote
style
faggy or just
that was
gay.
a style for straight people back then.
I could not wear a crop top in my 2000s. That would be considered gay, but now it's like trendy as shit.
In the late 80s or early 90s, straight men were wearing like crop tops and short shorts. No, it's not even metro. That was just the style.
Really?
Yeah.
I only saw it through like the 90s and the 80s with gay people, with gay guys only. No. I never really like saw pictures of like straight guys wearing like crop tops or like.
Don't you remember like shorts. The era? Not remember because we weren't there, but like seeing like the era of like people at the gym with like their crop tops and
like the beefy muscle dudes.
Yeah, like, and that was the era of like early 90s.
Mesh tops.
Yeah, that was just the style, and that was straight people. But I wonder if before that it was like queer, and then it became kind of like now, like queer, and then it became like straight, like everyone, and how like now when it came back, a style always comes back. Was it like queers and then.
Well, I wonder where it became all of a sudden gay back in the day, but then now it's starting up again to be trendy with straight guys. Because I love wearing crop tops. Even in the summer, I'm like, I want to like crop all my shit. But like, I couldn't wear that to like... I mean, I could wear it to the gym now, honestly, because people don't really give a fuck. But I'm just saying, I think back in the day, it was just quote unquote faggy, quote unquote gay, quote unquote queer. Now it's... Now it's the thing to do now. It's just funny how straight guys now, you love to wear 3-inch seamless shorts now, and you know,
all the short shorts.
Yeah, fucking, you know, the coochie cutters, but yeah, just style in general, whether it be like clothes, shoes, accessories.
So, when did you start getting into your own personal style, or like finding your own personal style, or caring even about your own personal style?
Me first?
Yeah.
Okay. I feel like I didn't get into my personal style until after high school. I think.
But remember OOTDs? Like, we were trying. And what was that website? Okay, so not Tumblr, but Tumblr was like where we would get a lot of inspo. Karma Loop.
That was my shit back in the day. Like, that was totally my shit.
You loved Karma Loop.
But it was mostly Tumblr, because Tumblr had like the style. Remember like that
the Tumblr boys.
Yes, like they're like this with their backwards hats and like
the 3-finger eye thing.
Yes, you know,
what was
like
that guy? He ended up being gay, but all the girls loved him. Joey
Diamond.
Joey Diamond.
Yeah, like him. But like, I feel like I didn't get in my style until like after high school, because I didn't really try to follow the high school trend. I just was trying to find like my own. I mean, I did follow like social trends and like, you know, gay trends or whatever, but like I
how did we even find those trends back then? Because like Tumblr days, that was it. We had Facebook. We didn't have MySpace anymore. It was just through Tumblr.
It was Tumblr. The Tumblr was the shit back in the day. It wasn't
really a place for finding style for us, I feel like.
Not for me.
Not for us yet.
Not for. I don't think it was like for even for dudes. I think
yeah.
It was more. It was
more feminine. Yeah, now it's more like everyone can.
Everybody,
get on
it. But I mean, I was wearing like some ugly shit. Like I was a Zoomies guy. I was a Tilly's guy.
Oh my God,
I was a PacSun, you know, person. Like, so it was more like the skateboard.
Like skater.
But that used to be called what do you call it? Not a scammer. No, not
Posers?
A poser, yeah. I was a poser because I was a skater, but I was wearing like skater stuff.
That's everyone though. That's style.
Yeah.
That's literally style,
but, like,
is being a poser, and no one wants to like admit it. Yeah. Everyone's a fucking poser.
Everyone,
like the band tees. It's like, bitch, I'm not going to go see these bands that I wear.
I hate when you wore.
When I wore.
No, not you. But I'm saying I hate when I wear a band tee and someone's like, "So name 3 songs off that person," and it's like,
it's so
I don't
annoying.
have to fucking
why
know songs.
Why are you attacking me? Why are you being so aggressive?
Why are you being a bitch?
Why are you being such a fucking cunt?
Right. Like people were
you name 3 songs.
People were like I would wear like an AC/DC shirt, and I don't know one song from them. I probably know a song because I saw it from like a movie or something, but I can't know the fucking name.
And I am bad with names.
Like, and it's like it's like I probably know like the sound, but not the fucking song name.
Like I can sing you a song,
right, bitch. Anyways, no, but yeah, like band tees and like. Oh my god. Well, I used to be a jerker. If you don't know what that meant,
oh my god, you're a jerk.
You're a jerk.
Jerkin.
You were a jerk. I know. You were a jerk. I know. You were a jerk. I know. Yeah.
Jerk.
In colored skinny jeans, zebra or animal print Vans.
Yikes.
Oversized shirt, whether it's an Elmo. I still wear Elmo. Like Cookie Monster and like all that bullshit. Yikes. And like wear like a weird hat and just that was like my thing back in high school, junior high. High school, I was actually just more in like and I was an athlete. I really did not dress up as much.
You were like more so following what was going on in school versus actually following your own personal trend of like what you really liked, right?
An athlete was wearing gym shorts and a shirt.
I'm talking about like what we just talked about, like the jerk thing and like the skater boy thing, and then once you became an athlete, you were just kind of wearing whatever you liked.
Yeah, whatever I wanted, whatever I liked. After that, I think I was just getting more into like American apparel. I was getting into like plain,
like minimalist.
Yeah, not so much like crazy stuff like black jeans, blue jeans, plain shirt, maybe like
but like
a
adding
nice
little
shirt.
like jewelry.
No, not even.
Not even.
Not
Okay.
yet. I don't think
Not yet.
I didn't get into jewelry until like last year or 2 years
Okay.
ago. It was just mostly clothes and like shoes.
Okay.
But I didn't get into it until like after high school. So I really don't know what age I got into it, but I think it started to like look quote unquote cool like back in my early 20s, to be honest. What about you?
I always wanted to be stylish, but I never really was. I was just like, I think, yeah, following trends. But I really, like, I remember in junior high, I was really, like, awkward. Like, I would wear, like, awkward things sometimes that, like, were stylish, but, like, I felt awkward. Not stylish. Stylish is not the right word. Was, like, following the school trends of, like, I don't know, like, skinny jeans and, like, Hollister top.
Yeah.
And, like, the Hollister little, or, like, the American Eagle flip-flops.
Yes, I remember that shit.
And I do remember, like, my sister during that era, she's 9 years older than me, so she was, like, in college. I remember, like, she would wear Lucky jeans and American Eagle and, like, Lucky jean t-shirts and, like...
Lucky was expensive.
Yeah, and, like, Lucky jean pants. And I remember feeling like, oh, she's cool. And she was, like, skinny. And I'm like, I want to wear, like, what she wears.
Did you steal her clothes before?
I would steal her clothes all the time. And she would get so fucking pissed because she still lived... I don't know if she still lived in the house, actually. She didn't live in the house, but I think she still had clothes there.
You're like, whoops. Finders keepers.
Right. But yeah, so then that was, yeah, I guess like junior high, I was just following what everyone else was doing. High school.
I will remember, I'll cut it out, but you, Gina, Veronica, Melanie,
oh my God, Veronica,
were all of the Abercrombie and Fitch, Hollister, like girlies, and y'all wore that every single day. And I remember you wearing a lot of black too.
Yeah,
mostly.
I think like, right, because there was like an era of like being a little emo, like scene.
Mm-hmm.
So amongst the like Hollister, you wanted to have like that hairstyle that was like very emo.
Yeah.
But then once I got into high school, I kind of got into more of like that skater era, and same, I would go to like Zoomies and Tilly's and PacSun. Those were like my stores, and I would wear a lot of like Hurley or Volcom. Volcom was like my favorite brand.
I remember.
I remember my favorite purse I ever had during that time was like a Volcom black purse, and it had like lots of pockets, and it was like that. It was kind of leathery.
You unlocked a new memory for me. I was wearing Volcom after me and you dated.
Oh my God! So I got you into Volcom.
Yes, you did.
Makes sense. I got Daniel into a lot of things. So I'll never admit it.
I love that big Volcom symbol on the back of my shirt before, and I was like, yes.
I just felt white, and that's all I ever wanted.
Okay.
No, but
true. I get it.
I mean, that like skater.
But we were both following the same trends. I feel, but we weren't like
we were in the same
after we dated, but like we were still following what our friends were like. Wearing. I think that's what everyone was wearing, though.
I think also when I started soccer, I also was like, okay, I want to be like a little sporty. And like, I remember on Fridays, I would only dress up on Fridays. Like Monday through Thursday, I'd wear like Sophie's, like those little shorts and like a t-shirt. And I also had just discovered being queer. And so I was like, oh, I'm going to wear like things that make me feel queer, which was kind of that like skater girl fit, even though it was like more feminine. Like I'd wear like jeans and like, again, like a Hurley crop top and like my Volcom flip-flops and straighten my hair, whatever. And that was my style for a long time, was like shorts and a tank top. And that was like all I wore in high school. And then after high school, I started gaining weight, and that made it really hard for me because I felt like there wasn't a whole lot of ways I could style. The whole body positivity thing was like barely starting. Like we were barely getting on Instagram on 2013. 2013, that's when Instagram started. So we were barely seeing Instagram for the first time, and initially there wasn't any plus size models that were like on Instagram. So I think I had a really hard time, and I was still like, I think following, like one of my style icons was Adrena Partridge from The Hills.
Oh yeah. Mm-hmm.
I loved her. I love that she was brunette like me. I love that she kind of wore those like the low rise jeans with like a tank top. Like that was kind of her thing, flip flops and like a white tank top. And that was like definitely the style that I was like going for a lot of the time. But once I started getting weight, I like didn't know. So at some point, I don't even know, like in my mid 20s, I really started to like, okay, I want to be stylish and I want to try more. So I would start to like find ways to style. And actually what really helped with finding my own personal style was my ex fiance, even though she at times wasn't like the most stylish, but she released something in me to where it was like, don't give a fuck about what anyone thinks about you. Like, wear whatever the fuck you want. Embrace yourself. And I didn't feel like, oh, I need to be cute and girly for, like, a man. It was like, I have a partner that accepts me and loves me for whatever I wear.
But more than that, I feel like do it for yourself.
And I was able to learn to do things for myself and wear whatever I want for myself. So even though there was a lot of awkward outfits, I was able to start finding, like, my personal style, I think, around, like, 24.
Yeah.
Which is still kind of...
Both of us.
Yeah, I guess we
found
both...
our ship like, in our early 20s, mid-20s maybe.
And I think during that era, like, you and I started going out more too. So then it's like, okay, well, we're like, dressing up and we want to go out.
Yeah, for sure.
Do you feel like money has an influence on the way that we style ourselves? I mean, that's kind of a stupid question. Like, obviously, yes. But, like, personally, do you feel like if you had more money, you'd be able to, like... style yourself better or younger and better?
I think obviously yes, because I would probably have a lot more clothes, maybe a lot more better, newer clothes.
But we have to also keep in mind like thrifting.
Yeah,
right?
Thrifting's a big thing. Like you don't have to spend a lot to get a lot for sure. And honestly, in the same token of that question, no, because a lot of designer shit that I wish that I had, I don't want. Like I am like, if the designer stuff has a plain shirt with just the logo on it, I'm good. I don't need no fucking like.
I feel like we would be into like subtle shit these days.
Very subtle.
Like very subtle. Like no one would even know that's designer.
Exactly. Thank you.
Yeah.
Like I don't want anyone to know. Maybe like a cute little like symbol on my shoulder, maybe, but like not no fucking like big old like
over exaggerated.
But yeah. I think like thrifting, I found some good shit like thrifting. I found cute accessories. I found cute shirts. I found cute sunglasses. Even like you can find a lot of cute shit like at Buffalo Exchange, Name Brand Exchange, even Goodwill or.
I mean, I will say it's
Ross.
definitely getting more expensive.
Yeah.
Like when I definitely.
But you're not spending $50 over at Zara for
no,
or even $80 for a plain shirt.
Difference.
You can definitely pay more or pay less to get more. You know what I mean?
Yeah, and then the fine line of like quantity over quality. Also, like obviously the major great thrift finds are when you find something that's like very good quality for a low price, and I think that's kind of why there's like big resellers, because they go and they find these like treasures and then they resell it because they know like it's worth a lot more.
Yeah,
because it's good quality stuff. Like my sister's closet, I just went and I bought two $30 shirts, which is annoying, but they're good quality shirts, or they're like cool and stylish.
Yeah, I will go to Zara and like every season I will go to Zara to see if they have any cute shit, and I try to see if Zara like has like cute like spring summer clothes.
Zara. It's from Goodwill actually, but it's Zara.
Oh yeah, see like yeah,
I got it for like $9 or $7.
Yeah, see,
and it was probably like at least 40, 35.
I was gonna say like more.
Yeah, probably more because it's Zara.
Yeah,
my purse.
But like
showing
I do like quality over quantity just a little bit, just because I would want new clothes for the season.
Yeah.
But then I go and look and I'm like, why is this plain tank top $40. Why is this playing TikTok like 35? Like that's crazy to me. So yeah, it's getting a lot more. It's getting a lot more expensive for sure.
It's hard because like sometimes like I'm really into.
But then I look like the broke bitch, and I'm looking at the tags. I'm like, oh, okay, I'm gonna go over here and look at the look at the plain shirts, and there's still $30, and I'm like, ugh.
I think like sales is everything because like we live in a fucking communist world where like it's like everything is a fucking scam.
Here we go again, yes.
Everything is a fucking scam, and like. I mean, I even see it in my own business, and I do it in my own business sometimes too. But it's like when there's sales happening, okay, like Macy's and Dillard's and all the Sears. I mean, the Sears isn't a thing anymore, but like all the big stores. Anytime you go in, oh, there's a sale. There's 50% off, and because there's a market price, and then there's like a legitimate price, and then there's like the fake price. So there's always all these sales, but I think it's like trying to find when there really are like those true sales and then getting things when it's like discounted, buy one get one or like whatever. And a lot, maybe not those big major stores, but like every now and then Urban Outfitters, like that's a good place that at the end of the season you can actually find stuff that's discounted and get a good deal on stuff.
You'll get more
Calvin Klein outlet.
You'll get more for your buck sometimes if they have that clearance, or like you said, the buy one get one, maybe even 50% off, or buy one get one free,
Dude,
or some sort of percentage off, But it's I don't know. I do think money does influence how we go about style and fashion and clothing and everything. Because
even if we're like,
yes, it's about quantity over quality, but sometimes like you said, quality over quantity comes about too. So it's just oh god, it's just fucking 50-50. But like it's what people are used to, because I feel like a lot of my friends, but I see a lot of people on Instagram are more thrifting right now.
Yeah, it's definitely popular.
But then I see people go to designer. I'm like, cool.
I think it is like 50-50, and I think there's like certain things that you want to get brand new that are going to be like staples versus the stuff that is kind of trending that like, okay, this like away. 90s style, early 2000s style. It's better to like thrift those things instead of like buying something brand new, or like the dirty shoe trend. It's like, bitch, just go get some Reeboks, dirty them up a little bit, and wear those.
Have you seen my Converse?
No.
My white Converse, but now they're like black.
But that's like
that's
this trend right now.
Dirty shoes, to some people, if not most, is a trend. But yeah, good segue.
So, okay, so speaking about trends, then what other trends have you seen? And which one of those trends have you been following? Which one of those trends are you like, fuck now, I'm not following that?
Well, okay, so what I've seen so far is baggy. Baggy shirts, baggy clothes, baggy shorts, baggy pants. Mostly baggy shorts just because it's hot and it's spring/summer. That's what I've seen mostly.
I feel like a lot of also goth styles like coming back, and like
really
a lot of the younger girls or like the younger people are wearing the baggy, but then it's like the influence of like goth, and a lot of like black and chains and a lot of like silver like piercings all over the face, and like,
well, right now it's the eyebrow piercing.
Yeah,
I've seen a lot of people, and I even follow the trend. I was like, let me just see what's up. But it's funny because my dad got an eyebrow piercing in his 30s.
That's hilarious.
So I was like, oh shit, am I following my dad's footsteps?
And also, if you want to think about like septums, like I have a septum. Like everyone has a septum. That's like normal. And in the 90s like 90s, if you had a septum, like you were like punk. If you had a septum,
edgy.
You were like edgy. And now it's not as edgy. But it depends, right? In like different areas, because going back to like me being at the spa with my partner, we were at like a bougie area in North Scottsdale. We're walking around, we're the only tattooed girls, we're the only girls with like piercings on our face, we're kind of the only like Latino girls. There was like a couple of black girls, and then like everyone else was white, no tattoos, like no piercings. So
y'all look like the more edgy punk.
Yeah, I'm like, oh, and then I made a joke. I'm like, oh, we're like the alternative girls here. But it's like, it's so funny that like also
what
depends
area you're
what
in.
Area you're in.
You're either punk or you're just, in the
So it kind of
crowd.
made me feel like kind of like back in those days where it's like, oh, it was like edgy to like have tattoos still and like have that be a part of your style. And then now it's like, yes, there's still certain areas where it's like, ooh, but most of the times, like when you're in like the major, cities, or like we live in central Phoenix, like everyone
has it.
Everyone has it. Everyone kind of is like in that world.
Yeah.
Versus like the outskirts. And I mean, that's only for us, and like LA, New York, like Chicago, I'm sure it's like not that, Phoenix is becoming a major city, but I mean, besides that, like if you step into obviously like rural America, we would still be the outcasted.
Oh,
like,
yeah,
we can't really be stylish.
For sure, outcast.
I'm sure some of our listeners like grew up in the Midwest or like grew up somewhere where it's like you can't have a sense of style or else like
you'll be like casted out in a way. You'll be like, again, you'll be like the black sheep. You'll be you're not one of us type shit.
Totally.
But the trends that I say fuck no to, I mean, I'm not.
You don't really
I'm
wear
not
the baggy
going to,
stuff.
I'm not gonna lie. I would love to try a lot of trends, but I mean, there are some shit that I'm like fuck no to. I mean, I don't really know. Remember my bandana trend or my bandana era?
Yeah, I love that.
I was wearing a lot of that shit. A lot of people now are wearing at Coachella. Like I saw every fucking person wear a bandana and like cool and everything. But I'm like I did it first. But
I want to do it, but I feel like I'll look stupid.
I might bring it back.
This summer,
I might bring it back. It's fun wearing a bandana, just whipping your bandana.
Oh my god, I love
long
that.
hair and shit. It was fun.
I feel like definitely the baggy clothes thing. I love a good semi baggy jean. I think like I would love to find baggier jeans. I do like that style though.
Mm-hmm.
And then like people were talking about like doing the baggy, like it works if it's like baggy on baggy or like something tight with something baggy but not tight on tight. Like tight fitting top, tight fitting bottom. Like that's like a big no with the trends right now. With the female trends anyway. Mm-hmm. And so I thought that was an interesting take. I've been loving hats. I feel like I love to wear hats.
What kind of hats?
I mean, like not as like every now and then I'll wear a snapback, but more so just like a regular, I don't know, like that foresty.
Oh yeah, you wear it is snapback.
Camo. The camo one's not a snapback.
Just like a fitted cap.
Oh wait,
this is fitted.
No, I think snapback, and I think like those like a
trucker
hard
hats.
Trucker. Oh, okay. So
trucker
then
hat.
I'll wear snapbacks. I'll wear trucker hats sometimes.
You do.
I used like during wintertime love would wear like beanies. I like hat wear. I think that's like cute. I would love to start wearing like bandanas. That's cute too. I love how girls like do that, or like the little like things, hair things. What's something else that's trendy? Like the chunky shoes.
Yeah, those are cool. They look like Balenciaga a little bit.
Yeah, they kind of give that.
They give that vibe.
That vibe.
I'm so into
what?
Like
Oh.
These kind of sunglasses,
yes.
kind of like.
You know what's?
These are Oakleys.
What are those called? Like, what would they be? So that like.
They're like sporty sunglasses that you wear for like sports, literally.
You know what's so funny is my dad the other day he gave me some sunglasses that were like kind of like sporty, like outdoorsy, like sports.
Yeah.
Sunglasses, and he's like, "Oh, here you go." Like, I don't want them, and I like looked at them like, "Oh, these are low key like trendy," and I took them.
No, yeah, my dad used to. Oh, I think he still wears this, but like. My dad wouldn't wear nothing but like these
like Oakley
these type of sunglasses, and if you know what I'm talking about, you know what I'm talking about. Like, plus the ones that don't have like the border, it's just the frame under.
The frame
that
nice and smooth.
That is still a trend, right as of right now, which I love. I mean, I lost all my trendy sunglasses, but I'm trying to get back into it again.
I'm trying to think like what other
I like
the really skinny sunglasses. That's like very trendy.
I like boxy sunglasses.
I still like aviators, and it's definitely not a trend.
Remember flat tops?
I do.
That was like early 2000s. Like, oh my god, I remember people having like the flat tops, but then it would be like
I
spikes.
Oh my god.
That is like
Cringe.
Gaga. Or like the little like dangly ones, like in Beyonce and Diva.
Yeah.
I mean, like there were some ugly trends back in the day, but I don't know.
I'm trying to think of an ugly trend that's happening right now. A lot of people don't like the baggy jean stuff. Like,
I like baggy shorts more than baggy jeans.
oh, you know what I don't like, but I also wish I could pull off, and I wish I liked.
What?
Is the cropped pant, like on girls. Girls will wear like the long shorts that are really baggy.
Oh, like Billie Eilish type shit?
Yeah.
Why don't you wear that?
Oh,
I think you look cool.
Yeah, I can't. I've seen, and I like follow now. Thankfully, there's like plus size styling girls,
Mm-hmm.
and like they wear like the low cut shit, and like they have my body, and it's cool. But I'm just like, there's some things that I'm like, it's a hard no for me. Like
Really?
I can't wear.
Would you even try? Have you tried before? 'Cause I wanna buy baggy shorts. I kind of like knee or like past my knee, but
Yeah.
I feel like I have such skinny legs that I feel like I might look like a fucking like.
Oh my god.
I might look like some popsicles or some shit. But I mean, like, you never know. I don't know. I just want to try it out and see.
It's always fun to
and if it's not
try.
me, then it's not. Then
I will
it's not
say
mine.
it is always fun to try.
Yeah.
So I want to get into something because this just kind of made me think of my boyfriend styling me. And so this makes me want to ask if you have ever dated someone with like a bad sense of style or with a good sense of style, or have you had to like help people and kind of tweak their style?
Okay.
T.
Okay. T. Okay. Well. Okay.
No names.
No,
We're not gonna point anyone out.
No names. We're not gonna point anyone out. But I
Says the name really loud.
I have tweaked some of my past people.
Lovers, if you will.
Well, I don't want to say lovers. Just I'm saying past people that I have had a thing with. I did because this person did not dress well, and I was already in my sense of style. I really was. But like this person, I was just, like, it was bad. It was bad. I won't even front. And
Yeah.
I think whenever we were dating, that
Did they try?
they tried. I helped them low key. Again, I'm not gonna say that I made them, but I'm saying that I did help them to have better style.
Oh my god.
Because I mean, you want your partner to look nice, no?
Yeah,
I don't want, you don't want them to look like a
absolutely.
damn clown, and that's what they look
Right.
like, and they did. So I was like, okay, let me help you real fast. But I would wear some colors sometimes, but it was just mostly black. But I was like, but then it was kind of funny because like once I was just doing all black, they started doing all black too. So I was like, okay,
Okay,
like,
now you're twins.
right
And now we're twins.
we're just
Now we're fraternal twins.
right, literally. Other people, I didn't date them, but I was talking to them, but they had really good style. Like they had better style than me.
Was that
I even
intimidating?
felt it was. Now I felt ugly when I thought I was in my whole style era and fashionable, and forget it. Like they were
Fashionista.
the style icons that everyone copied and everyone like looked up to them. Like, wow, you look amazing in everything that you are in. Like, what the fuck? So I even copied some style off of people that I was talking to, or quote unquote
Right,
being
isn't that
with.
like, it's like being inspired. Like, yes, it's intimidating, but it's also like motivating and inspirational to
Yeah.
be like, okay, well, let me like step up.
Yeah, that's me trying to see if I can do their style, and if it worked out, it worked out. If it didn't, it didn't.
So my current partners are the most stylish people I've ever dated. And
Out of everybody.
yeah, like,
I feel like you're lying.
no, when we go, like, okay, when we were going, okay, I started dating this couple when I came back from New York, so November. I mean, it's very new.
Mm-hmm.
And I already kind of had gotten, like, a sense of who I am and what I like. But I also remember telling my other stylish friends, like Sam, I feel like I'm always wearing the same thing. Like, I want to wear things that, like, feel different and I'm excited about, and some, like, different things. So, like, I remember I'd go thrifting and I'd, like, find a couple of, like, cool things that maybe I could style. But I was like scared to like try those new things. Anyway, so then I started dating this couple, and I would just wear kind of my go-tos, like my bell bottoms or like baggy jeans and like a tighter top or like a crop top or whatever, or like my hat and like sneakers or like my kitten heels. And basically that's my and like I started wearing like the long skirts with the kitten heels and like whatever. We're going on dates, like cute dates. And then it kind of got to a point where I'm like, oh my gosh, like they're like coming into this date and they're like so stylish, and like I definitely felt intimidated. And then I remember we like all had a conversation, and someone was like, oh yeah, well we can like style you. And I kind of had a moment where I was like, I mean, I do want you guys to style me, but I also am like offended. Because I'm like, okay, so you think I need to be styled. But you know what's so funny? And like at some point the past like year or so, I wanted to like get a stylist.
Really?
Yeah, I wanted to get a stylist. I'm like, I want professional help. Like, I really want to like expand my style. And then now here I am dating two people that literally like sew their clothes. Like, they go thrifting every weekend. Like, they're very much into style and clothing. So I can relate to you in the sense of like it's intimidating, but I've also have found it's actually like inspiring and motivating to then be like, okay, let me make sure my closet's nice and clean so that I can like really pick out clothes. And like I would even like night before we go out, I would like find different outfits, take pictures, have a lookbook.
But do you even wear a lot of the clothes that you have right now in your closet? Because I do not wear a lot of the clothes that I have in my closet.
I think that's an issue I've had my whole life, so I've really tried to make a note to not do that. And purge. Actually, to purge and actually wear the things that I have. So I feel like I've done a really good job at that. And this winter, being with them, I found a lot of like new jackets and not just wear like, I don't know, I feel like I never had winter clothes. And now I feel like winter was like the best style time because now it's summer and I'm just like, I don't know what the fuck to wear when we go on dates. It's like more casual, but how do I style things that are like casual, cool, and not just wear the same thing all the time?
Yeah.
Do you feel like you prefer to style yourself during the fall, like winter, spring, summer? Like, what's your favorite time of the year to style yourself?
The winter time. Because that's when, just like you, I like to wear beanies, I like to wear hats, I like to wear hoodies, and I like the hoodie with like
a leather
with the plaid shirt.
Okay, that's
or
cute.
Like a hoodie with like an undershirt.
I like those fits.
You know what I mean? Like,
yeah.
I like styling,
stacking, layering,
and like bundling up a little bit. Even like the hoodie with like a jean jacket, that's hot to me. You know what I mean? It's the winter mostly, just because I feel like I have more style in a way. Summer's kind of hard, just because it's just hot and you don't know what to wear. But it's honestly just short shorts and a tank or a light oversized shirt. But those are hard to come by. I don't think you really a mesh shirt
mesh.
Yeah, mesh. Anything else? I just kind of just wear whatever, to be honest. But it has to be the winter, just because it's layering and it's cute. It's the holiday season. You get to, look cute. That's it. Honestly.
You know what's so funny? I think like up until this past year, I would have said summer. Only because I love to be a slut and I love to have, like, I will forever love shorts and a tank top. Then, because like high school, like I love my little shorts and a tank top, and even though my body has changed, I think that's still my favorite outfit, like shorts and a tank top and cute flip flops.
Yeah, see.
But now I will say I think it's like fall time because it's not too cold to where I have to like bundle up, but it's perfect weather to where I can like wear a light like jacket or like a plaid shirt and like style the way I dress.
Yeah.
So yeah, I will say I am excited to like try and still have a sense of style this summer without, or like with limited clothing, I guess, to like wear. Not limited clothing, like just less on you.
Wearing less, going out more?
Going out more.
Wearing less, going out more?
Yeah, I want to do a Sunday Funday before it gets really hot with you.
It's already getting hot, mama.
I know, but before it gets like 120 degrees, like I know you're still gonna be out in the streets. Don't act like you're gonna like stay in, bitch. I know, but then you do like all your pool parties and stuff. So
yeah.
Okay, so what would you say inspires you now in present day with your style?
What inspires me now?
Yeah.
For my style today?
Present day, like what, how do you get inspired when you are like, okay, I want, like, are you continuing to try and be trendy? Are you continuing to find new trends? Are you continuing to try and be inspired with like what you wear? Or are you kind of stuck in like, not stuck, but are you kind of happy with where you're at and you're not really like getting necessarily new inspiration?
No, I definitely want to try and expand my horizons. I'm trying to wear more colors now, to be honest.
Me too.
I mean, the black.
That's so funny.
You can never go wrong with black.
Right.
Black is like will always be in, always be the choice. But I do want to try and get into wearing color, not like pink or like not like lime green type shit. I'm saying just having a little
style, little
like an
color
off-white,
here and there,
a little off-white, a little brown, a little
a
gray,
beige.
a little beige. I don't know, something.
But then one day maybe it will be like a little pop of like Kelly green, a little pop of like.
Maybe for you, but I don't know about all of that. Not for me, at least. I don't think the skin tone can take that. I'm saying like maybe like more earthy colors. Maybe. I still,
That's a good start.
I still want to go back in. I still want to stay in like the quote unquote dark, maybe even like cool tones. But I mean, like like a beige, like an off white, a gray, a light something. But like is my friend just moved to New York. He was selling his clothes, and he's more of like the style gay. So he had like a lot of like logos on his shirt. He has Lana Del Rey on his shirt. He had like little cool like little things on his shirt. And I am not a graphic shirt kind of dude.
Yeah.
All of his has like graphics on it, and I was like, hey, let me just look through his stuff and let me see what I think I could look good in. I even took baggy black pants.
Ooh, I'm excited to see those on you.
And you know what? I love my baggy black pants.
Dude, it's comfortable and you feel stylish. You feel
and you don't feel like
cool.
constricted. You don't feel like you're just like, ugh. Yeah, that's why I hate about skinny jeans. I just felt like I couldn't fucking move. Now I feel like I could do like some cartwheels or some shit. I could do some acrobatics.
Pop that pussy.
Literally, my back is arched. But like, I take trends off like YouTubers. TikTokers, influencers, but I try to do it in my own style. I don't try to be like them. I try to just do it in my own time and my own like keep it to me.
Yeah.
But take what I see into my own.
Yeah.
I mean, I got this eyebrow piercing because that was a trend and I wanted to see if it looked good on me, and I'm gonna keep it. Necklace inspo. I'm taking bracelet inspo. I'm taking. I really think that I withheld myself in my 20s from being stylish in a way, because I only wore black. I only wore what I thought I looked good in.
Were comfortable. You weren't trying to go outside the box and do like things that you might like but are like, no, it's not for me.
Yeah. So now in my 30s, I'm trying to be more. I'm trying to expand my horizons to like. To colors and like baggy stuff, because I don't think I've ever worn any baggy shorts or pants whenever I was even a kid. Like you as a kid, you wear graphics all the time, because that's all you knew. But as an adult, you don't think that was cool, or as a young teenager, you don't think that's cool anymore. You think like skater stuff is cool, but as a young adult, you think plain stuff is cool. Now
During
as an adult,
era,
there's all these eras, but now I'm trying to be like, just expand my quote unquote fashion horizon, or just my style horizon, to get more into like stuff that I thought was not cool back in the day to that is cool now. That I think is cool. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So
I think I can relate to that, and I think a couple ways that I feel inspired now is through, or yeah, I guess it would be inspired, is like specifically finding plus size girls, plus size influencers that are stylish and specific styles that I like and specific styles that I want to wear. So it's like finding those girls on Instagram, on TikTok, and specifically Pinterest. Like, I have had this like Pinterest board for years, like for like 10 years, and it's called Back to Basics. And it's just, and I started it because I was like, okay, I want like basic outfits. I want like basic cool fits. And I feel like back in the day, Adrena Partridge was like a lot of the vibe that was there. And now it's evolved to like, there's still some other really cool different styles, and I've been able to like basically get inspired and try to take certain things. Like specifically, I remember one night I was like, okay, I want to wear these cowgirl boots and I want to wear a fucking long skirt with it. And I really wish I had a jean skirt, but like a jean long skirt, but I didn't. But I had this other brown skirt with like fringes at the end. Ooh, and I'm like, oh, I want to wear that. Like I want to style that. And so I literally just Pinterest searched cowgirl boots, brown fringe skirt, and I found something very similar to what I had, so I wore that. And then there was this other shirt that I thrifted. This was all like thrifted except for the boots. I found this other shirt, this like halter velvety black shirt that had like texture on it, and I wore that. And I mean, it was like already kind of warm out, so I didn't wear anything else. Like I probably wore like a bunch of bangles, which I love bangles. I love my silver rings and, you know, little accessories like that. But yeah, like honestly, Pinterest has been like helping me a lot to find like my personal style. And I'm really thankful that like the world has evolved, and it's not so much about like, I'm not so much talking about like, oh, self-love, whatever, wear whatever you want. I'm talking about like, no, like there's people with my bodies that I can look at that are wearing things that I want to wear, and then I'm able to get inspired and quote unquote like copy or whatever. Yeah. That's just inspiration, is like copying low key.
Yeah.
But making it your own, right? Kind of like exactly what you were saying.
It's like now they have plus size and the same stuff. You can wear the same stuff as the skinny people now. Right.
There's some places obviously that still don't cater to plus size.
True.
But that's okay. Like I'm not gonna be the spokesperson for that. That's totally fine. It is what it is.
But there are more stores or more places now that cater to
100% versus when I was barely starting to get weight in 2013, 2014. There was like Torrid. And no one, I'm not trying to go to fucking Torrid to find some stylish shit when I was like 19 years old. I will say another one. If y'all ever downloaded Red Note, like my Red Note, the app that was like trying to take over TikTok, it was like a Chinese app. Yeah. I still have it, and a lot of it is like beautiful, scenic, like traveling. But the other bit of it is like a lot of stylish Asian people.
How was Red Note?
I fucking love Red Note. I'm still on it.
Is it still TikTok? Is it TikTok?
I mean, it's not TikTok, but it is like the Chinese version of TikTok. But all this to say that there's a lot of like Asian style on there, and then I was able to find like plus size style also. But you know, like Asians are stylish as fuck. They always have been. They always have been kind of like the mecca of like
their fashion week. They wear the craziest shit, but it
hits.
Looks so fucking cool.
It's so cool.
It's like New York Fashion Week, but like I think on a higher level. Yeah. Edgier and a higher level, I feel.
100. So it's like, obviously, like, I will never wear some of those things because I'm just not that out there. But I can take inspo and be like, oh, fuck, like, those rings with, like, those shoes and something that's similar color tone to this. Yeah. Like, I can still take inspo from that. And it's just, like, refreshing to, like, it's refreshing to see. And I was also going to say, like, it's kind of like that red car theory that I feel like I've talked about here. It's like, if you think about a red car, you see that red car all the time. So if you're thinking about style and like what's cool, and you're always seeing like cool styling, then you're automatically going to be like in that space of like, okay, well, when I go shopping, I'm going to be able to find these like niche cool things because I'm already in that space of finding those cool niche, cool like little knickknacks, bracelets.
Yeah, I see what you're saying.
Earrings, whatever the fuck. And also, I will say, just to add one thing about the plus size thing is, I feel like we can't talk about style without also just me putting in my little 2 cents about the whole plus size thing. And it's not so much about, like, self-love, although, like, yes, love yourself. I think, like, also what helps me with my style, and this could go for, like, plus size men or women or, like, whatever, if you're insecure about your weight, whatever the fuck. It's just, like, wear whatever the fuck you want. And there was a point where I started wearing crop tops, and I remember people literally being like, you shouldn't wear that. And I'm just like, fuck you. I'm literally gonna wear whatever the fuck I want, and I'm gonna look however the fuck I want. I'm gonna have tattoos wherever the fuck I want to have them. I think that's where I'm getting at, is, like, I withheld myself because I felt like I couldn't wear what these muscle dudes could wear or whatever, but I'm like, I don't really care anymore. I'm gonna wear what they're gonna wear, and I'm gonna make it my own, or I'm just gonna wear the same shit. Yeah, it's like whether I'm muscle or not, whether you're plus size or not, whether you have muscles or not, whatever the fuck your body looks like, wear whatever the fuck you want. I think that's, like, at the end of the day, that's what style is about, is, like, wear whatever the fuck you want. I think we both withheld ourselves from wearing stuff that we think or thought that we couldn't wear, but now I think it's like we don't care anymore. We're just gonna wear what we think is cool. Yeah. And what you don't think is cool, then that's your opinion. Like, and also, like, it's summertime. If you don't have big ass muscles, wear a tank top. It's okay. Wear a tank top. For real. Like, I will wear a 2-piece bikini. Like, I'm gonna wear whatever the fuck I want, and I will wear it in public. And don't call me brave. I'm just literally existing in my body. You're so brave. It's like, I'm literally just existing. I'm literally just out here with my Speedo. I don't care if I have a small butt or a small dick, bitch. I'm wearing this shit, and I'm gonna be bomb. Exactly. But, like, this was a good conversation. I like this just because, like, yeah, we're talking about, like, our opinions, and we're just talking about, like, our experiences, but, like, it's comforting, and it's cool to know that we're on the same basis. Mm-hmm. You know what I mean? Like, we're gonna, like, just start. We're not start, but we're going. We have been wearing our own shit, but, like, even more now. Like, we're diving in more to our personal style and, like, ourselves and what we truly like and are maybe scared to wear but want to wear. Yeah, for sure. And we hope that you guys are doing the same shit, because I think it's an era now that wear whatever the fuck you want. Literally. And maybe help out your friends if you think that they need some help or something like that. I don't know. Like, maybe help out your partner, or if you think that they may look better in something else. It's not bad to help out your friends or family members. Especially if you're stylish. Like, you can always just be like, hey, I really want someone to style. Can I style you? Like, just for fun. Let's see if you can wear this, or let's see if you can pull this off, and that's it. Yeah. It's not about, like, if they really have, like, horrible style, maybe do a whole wardrobe change, but, like, it's kind of like just playing dress up. Yeah, and then also, like, getting confirmation. Like, before I met my partners, I would, like, take pictures of my outfit and, like, send them to one of my best friends. Yeah, Sam, my friends do that. And just say, like, hey, does this look cool or does this look weird? And then most of the time it's like, no, it looks cool, or, like, maybe a little awkward. But, like, make sure you're sending it to people that, like, will tell you that, like, this looks a little awkward, maybe try different shoes. Yeah. And then, you know, you can go from that point. And, like, my partners do that. You know, my partners will ask each other all the time, like, does this look okay? And then I ask them. Yeah, me and my friends always send pictures of each other. Like, hey, does it look good? Does it not look good? And we will be honest, for real. We'll say yes or no. I think we have options to, like, be like, hey, we'll send, like, 5 pictures of like, different styles. And it's really annoying. But it's like, that's what they're there helping for. Friends. It's partners helping partners to look good. You don't want your friends to look like a clown. Right. You know what I mean? Right. But yeah. Unless there's something that you know you really like and you don't give a fuck to ask anyone else's opinion. Then there you go. Because sometimes, like, my boyfriend, like, he doesn't like these shoes. He doesn't like the chunky shoes. And I'm just like, I don't care. I like them. I like them. That's their style. I like them. You know what? And that adds to, like, confidence. The confidence of, like, no. Like, I know and I'm sure that this is what I like. So I don't need your opinion. Right. For this specific thing. And he'll be a kid. Like, that's cool. That's yeah. Which he appreciates. He's just like, I want you to do whatever you want. But I'm here if you need help. I'm here if you need help. Yeah. I'm here if you need therapy. Well, like, my girlfriend likes them, and they're like, she's like, they fit you. Like, they fit your style. It's just, you know. Yeah. Anyways. Well, this was fun. Yeah, I liked it. And your feet are so close to me, which is crazy. Oh, look. My nails are off. They look good. I need to get my nails off. I chipped them off. Oh, God. I was like, these are pissing me off, so fuck them. They look good. But anyways, guys, thank you for listening. Like, for real. Yeah, love you guys.
Love y'all. And I'm Danny.
I'm Yaz.
And this is Uncensored. Bye.
Bye.
The clap.